When robots begin to work instead of humans, it will not look like a revolution. There will be no dramatic day when the world suddenly announces that the age of humans has ended and the age of machines has begun. There will be no moment when everything changes overnight. Most people will not even notice when it truly starts. It will happen quietly. Almost invisibly. One morning people will step outside, just like they have done thousands of times before. They will rush to work. They will drink coffee on the way. They will scroll through their phones. But if someone looks a little closer, they might notice that something feels slightly different. Where there used to be people working, machines will now stand. At first it will seem like nothing more than another new piece of technology. The first changes will appear where work has always been the hardest. In massive warehouses where thousands of packages must be sorted every day. At cargo terminals where containers are constantly being moved from one place to another. Inside sorting centers where deliveries travel through complex logistical systems. These are the places where people once spent long hours repeating the same action again and again. Work where a single mistake could cost time and money. This is exactly where robots will prove to be most useful. They will work for hours without getting tired. They will repeat the same movement thousands of times with perfect precision. Slowly machines will begin to take over more and more of these roles. Inside these enormous warehouses everything will start to look like one giant mechanism. Metal arms will move smoothly and precisely. Conveyor belts will carry packages across vast rooms. Every box will be scanned instantly. Every route will be calculated by algorithms. Mistakes will become rare. Work will become faster, more predictable, and incredibly efficient. Humans will still be there, but now they will mostly be observers rather than workers. Then robots will begin to appear on city streets. At first there will only be a few of them. Small machines cleaning sidewalks. Robots repairing damaged roads. Automated systems monitoring the city infrastructure. People passing by may stop for a moment and look at them with curiosity. But very quickly these machines will become a normal part of everyday life. Slowly cities will begin to change. The streets will become cleaner. Repairs will be completed faster. Infrastructure will be maintained almost constantly. City services will become more efficient than ever before. But along with this improvement people will begin to notice something unusual. Machines are now doing work that humans once did. The next big change will happen on the roads. At first there will be a few self-driving cars. Then entire taxi services without drivers. Buses will move along their routes on their own. Vehicles will communicate with each other. They will exchange data about speed, distance, and traffic conditions. Traffic will become smoother and more predictable. Eventually road systems will begin to feel almost perfect. Cars will move in synchronized patterns like parts of one enormous machine. Every route will be calculated in advance. Traffic jams will slowly disappear. Accidents will become far less common. People will begin to realize that machines can handle these systems better than humans. But the biggest transformation will happen inside factories. Factories of the future will look completely different. Huge production lines will operate around the clock. Thousands of mechanisms will move in perfect rhythm. Metal arms will weld, assemble, and inspect components with incredible precision. Everything will be synchronized. Humans will still work there, but their role will change. Instead of performing physical labor, they will monitor systems from control rooms. They will watch screens. They will analyze data. They will step in only when the system requires human judgment. But technology will not stop there. Scientists will continue creating more advanced robots. Machines will learn not only to follow commands but also to understand situations. They will analyze information faster than humans. With every improvement, their capabilities will continue to grow. The next step may surprise everyone. Robots will begin appearing in medicine. At first they will assist doctors. They will help during operations. They will prepare instruments. They will analyze patient data. Over time their precision will become extraordinary. Robotic systems will perform movements that human hands simply cannot replicate. Algorithms will analyze millions of medical cases. Treatment will become more accurate than ever before. Soon robots will appear in classrooms as well. They will help teachers explain complex subjects. They will use interactive tools to show students things that were once impossible to demonstrate. Every student will be able to learn at their own pace. If someone understands faster, the system will offer more advanced challenges. If someone needs more time, the lesson can be explained again in a different way. Education will become more personalized than ever. In the years that follow, artificial intelligence may begin managing entire city systems, energy networks, transportation systems, public safety infrastructure. Millions of data points will be analyzed every second. Cities will begin to operate almost perfectly. There will be fewer mistakes. There will be less chaos. There will be less unpredictability. Every system will be optimized. People will begin to notice another change. They will have more free time. Machines will perform the difficult and repetitive work. But eventually a new question will emerge. If robots can do almost everything, what will remain for humans? Perhaps people will focus on what machines cannot easily replace. Exploration. Creativity. The creation of new ideas. At that moment humanity will face one of its most important choices. Will we simply watch as machines take over our work? Or will we use these technologies to build a future where robots help humanity grow, create, and discover more than ever before? And so the future arrives. Robots will work. Cities will evolve. Technology will keep moving forward. But the future has never belonged to machines alone. Because behind every machine there is still a human mind. And the choices we make today will shape the world of tomorrow.